Drunkenly Educated is a show where we answer all your science questions. We are always drunk on this show, so don't take anything we say or do as fact or opinion. We are just graduate students who decided to start a podcast to pay off our student loans. It's just for fun. Now relax, grab a drink with us, and listen responsibly. You got any science news?
No. Well, hold on. Welcome to Drunkenly Educated, the semi-scientific show where we answer your questions. I'm Anthony Acuna.
And I'm Kate Szabo.
It's been a hot minute since we've recorded.
Yes. Life is busy.
I think it's been like a full month.
Has it?
Yeah.
Time isn't a thing for me. It's not.
It's like you're omnipresent and omnipotent all the time.
For sure. It's like everything is everything all the time. It's like if you were constantly on LSD.
I wish I was constantly on LSD. That'd make a lot of more things enjoyable.
Like, name some things that would be more enjoyable on LSD.
Looking at the new soundproofed walls we have.
Yes. I like the fact that you did them in a pattern.
I just alternated them.
They're in a pattern. If you alternated them, they're in a pattern.
Well, they're not going to just be straight lines. That'd be terrible.
Okay.
It looks aesthetically pleasing.
Sure thing.
And I've been hug them for 30 minutes every day.
You hug?
Yeah, go hug the furry wall.
I'm not going to hug the furry wall. I've had soundproofing in my room before, so.
Well, aren't you special? Why'd you have soundproofing in your room?
I lived with rich people, and they didn't want to hear me watching movies at night.
So what's new with you, Kate? We just uploaded our Halloween episode.
Ooh, spooky.
It's now past Thanksgiving.
Well, life is difficult.
And I don't know when this one's coming up. Probably mid-December.
Good. Mid-December. Mid-December is...
It'll come out in 2 weeks.
There's no science news. Nothing interesting happened in the world.
What interesting happened with you?
That's not science news.
It's news. I went to Illumina and I saw where they do the 23andMe and Ancestry.com.
That's fun.
I tried to get them to sequence my genes.
Why would you want them to do that?
So I can know everything about me.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I
But also while I was there, they were having their American Ninja Warrior competition.
That's very cute.
So there was a bunch of floaties there and everyone was barefoot. And it didn't look very sciencey at all.
A lot of places that are sciencey aren't very sciencey.
No. They had a food truck.
Ooh.
That served lobster mac and cheese.
Shellfish is gross.
Are you allergic to it? Are you allergic to that as well?
I don't think so. I haven't eaten it since I was a small child. My grandpa had a crab boat. Once I saw him pull up those crabs, never again. Couldn't eat it. Couldn't do it.
Well, it was like a 5-star freaking food truck. Made me kind of want to do industry, especially since as a master's you could start off with 6 figures.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Love that I'm going into industry. I don't know anything about what I'm doing. Yay! Ooh, this one's fun. Space travel makes the intestines more permeable. I don't know how it does that, but it means astronauts go up into space and their intestines get weaker and then they come back down to Earth and they have a shit ton of problems. So I guess the moral of the story is if you want to be an astronaut, just don't.
Yeah, if you already have IBS, you can't be an astronaut.
Yes, this is true because it'll just come out all over in your body. Big explosion.
It's basically like space is giving you a high colonic.
So wild. Space is so beautiful. She hurts us so much.
It cleans you out so well.
I hate this. Anyway, science is cool.
I actually have to give a science is cool talk later this week to undergraduates. And I have to figure out a way to make natural product synthesis cool to them.
You just say that you're making things that other things have already made. Cool.
What's the point?
Yeah, there's no point. What do you do?
What's the point of my science? Things are already it's either I can make the things synthetically or I can just kill 100 cyanobacteria.
Cyanobacteria are rather small, so if you killed 100 of them, what would really be
The hardest part would be finding them.
Yes. Microscope. Scooby-Doo that shit.
Microscopic murder. That would actually be fun. Get a little needle, a microscope, and just start stabbing.
I don't think that's how that works.
Pretty sure.
Probably use a reagent. Pour it all over them.
But what about the other ones? I have to separate them out of the drink.
This isn't an exact science, you guys.
It's biology. It's not.
This is not us. Yeah,
It's biology. It's not an exact science at all.
Should have been a biologist.
I took a survey in one of my classes, and I looked. I asked their majors.
Mm-hmm.
And this was on our quiz. I gave all the biologists 0. The marine biologists 0 points on that question.
That feels bad, my guy. That feels real bad. Big bad.
Well, especially since most of them said they wanted to like save the environment.
Oh, did you give them zeros for saying that?
That's not what marine biology is, though.
But then they'll know more.
I'll ask a question.
Do you have any questions for me?
I'll ask a question now. What are the most common lies about the sun?
The sun is hot.
This is asked by... Wait, that's a lie about the sun that it's hot. This is asked by Anonymous. I'm going to call him Fran.
Fran. Well, Fran, what are some lies that you've heard about the sun?
Apparently that it's hot.
Yeah, joke's on you, kids. It's real hot. Once upon a time, people thought that the sun rotated around the earth. That was a cool time. And Galileo was like, no,
But then did he go to jail for it?
Yes. Pretty sure he died.
Or yeah, he like hanged for it?
Yeah. He got deaded.
I miss those days.
When people were like, your opinion doesn't match mine, so let me kill you.
Yes.
Let me wake you up, hon. That is still happening.
But like... We'd just get rid of so many people if that was like the case. Like all the anti-vaxxers. I'm not saying they should die. Just go to prison.
Prison is actually really nice nowadays.
Yeah. You get nice 3 meals a day, a nice workout.
Yeah.
Some have access to libraries.
They can get an education.
Yeah. Holy shit, can I get my master's in prison?
I don't know, but I'd like to go to prison. That would solve a lot of my problems, actually.
I'd get rid of rent.
Mm-hmm.
It'd get rid of my attachment to my phone.
Yes.
I would
Responsibilities?
Responsibilities? Oh, out the window.
Yeah.
I would have to stop cooking for myself, and I would get actually balanced meals.
Yeah, that could be cool. Do you think I could still be a vegetarian in prison? I feel like I could. I feel like they'd accommodate that.
Yeah.
Man, prison sounds so nice.
I would have full access to a gym and actually go.
Mm-hmm. Because you would have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
You'd have books?
I'd read more.
Yeah.
I don't read at all.
I
mean, I only read journals, but that's for work. Reading journals is work. But I would read more.
Yeah.
I would read like all the great books. I bought a book today.
I bought 2 books yesterday.
Oh, it's not a competition.
It is a competition. I'm thinking about buying another one today.
Fuck you. It is Cyber Monday.
Ew, no. We don't support capitalism. Did you see the way that guy looked at me today in class? I was like, you're supporting capitalism. And he turned around and I was like, fuck you. This is an A-B conversation. See your way out of it.
He's in my lab.
I know.
I just assume everyone's in my lab.
I do. Anyway, guy needs to mind his own gosh darn business.
No, but I bought an organic chemistry book.
And you bought one?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
It was practical uses of organic chemistry.
Are there any?
Yeah.
I can think of a total of 0.
We make drugs.
I can find those on the street.
We make the ones that go on the street.
You're telling me that the people that make the drugs that go on the street are organic chemists?
Yep.
You're telling me that the man from Breaking Bad was an organic chemist?
Yes.
I haven't seen the show.
Neither have I. Walter White, he's probably the most famous organic out there.
I'm surprised you knew his name.
I'm
it's
hip.
Just the bald guy with glasses.
I'm hip and trendy. I know all them current memes.
Zoinks.
Baby Yoda.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that one. I saw something that said that Baby Yoda was only created so that women get baby fever, so that they have like babies, and they're trying to bring the American repopulation rate up to 2.0, so that you have more kids, and then there's a greater population of young people, so that Disney can use younger workers and exploit them for lower wages.
That's some deep shit. That's like deep conspiracy Disney shit.
It makes sense.
It's probably true though.
Yeah.
Knowing Disney.
Yeah. Love you, Disney. I'd like a free pass to your park.
Did we just start a war? We didn't answer this question. What are the lies about the sun?
I just told you. We thought that the sun rotated around the earth.
Also that the sun is yellow.
What color is the sun?
I think it is yellow.
I don't know what color the sun is. Actually, it just appears yellow because it shines through the atmosphere, right?
Oh, we have a yellow sun.
Do we?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It'd be cooler if we had like one of those white suns or a blue sun.
Well,
aren't they hotter the closer to white they get?
Yes.
Okay.
You could tell a sun's age by essentially its color.
So our sun is real old.
Yeah, it's gonna turn red.
Yes, and then it dies.
Then it expands.
No, either it collapses in on itself.
No, as it turns red, it grows. So our sun is gonna slowly grow and encompass other. I don't know. I might be wrong, and this might be another moon lie or sun lie.
You think the sun is going to expand and then slowly take Mercury and then Venus and then Earth and then Mars and then
Wait, Venus isn't the second one?
Yes, it is.
Is it the second?
Mercury, Venus.
I don't know the order of the planets.
You do not. This was a question some time ago, I feel.
I should probably learn more about space because most of our questions are space related.
That's because I love space.
You don't choose the questions. It's just what people are mostly interested in.
I put my thoughts out into the universe and the universe sends results back. Henry wants to know why traffic cones are orange. Why on earth are they orange? It doesn't make any sense to me. They could have been a much better colored. Oh, Henry is British because he spelled colored with a U. For Christ's sake. Green, blue, even red is a better option.
I don't know why they're not. Well, red means stop, so that's already a color. The next closest wavelength color, since red is the shortest color wavelength, the next best would probably be an orange.
I think they're orange because it's really like you see orange, you know? That's not something that you see in everyday life. And if you see an orange traffic cone, you're like, yeah, okay, traffic.
Yeah, generally when you're driving, orange either means inmate or traffic cone. Those are the only two things I could ever think of that are large orange objects.
Orange.
That's not large.
Tiger.
Then you should definitely steer clear of it. Okay. Most orange things are things you should stay clear of. Tigers, inmates, cones, citrus. Citrus is too much. Citrus can actually make you more sick because of the acidity in it. It burns your esophagus and makes you more. What are you showing me? Holy shit! Why is there a clown?
Ronald McDonald. Sorry, you guys. This probably isn't tracking well on here.
Kate she went to the answers to this question and showed me a very old picture of Ronald McDonald. It's in black and white, so it's not orange, so it doesn't work. Also, the colors of Ronald McDonald are red and yellow.
I'm sure he has orange hair.
He has red hair.
I'm pretty sure it's orange.
Pretty sure it's red.
Orange.
It's red.
Red orange. It's red orange. Red orange.
Okay. I don't know. I guess because orange is the most noticeable color. It stands out.
I would agree.
And it's not used in the traffic lights, which are actually the more noticeable colors. Do scientists... this is asked by Anonymous. Anon wants to ask, do scientists still have sex drives, despite knowing it's just instinct and stimuli?
This isn't well known, but all scientists are actually rocks. Just unfeeling lumps of sedimentary material that just go about life making scientific discoveries and just generally not living because they know that everything that they feel and everything that happens to them is just a result of external stimuli and chemical responses.
Yep.
Yep.
But they still fuck.
Right? They do that.
And most of them fuck in their own department.
What?
Yeah. At my last... for my undergraduate university, every single chemist was paired to another chemist.
Oh, I thought you meant like they were actually having sex in the chemistry department.
No. I mean, that is where most of the chemistry happens.
Ha ha ha. But, anyway, that makes sense because you're always in the lab, so you only see those people ever, so why wouldn't you be with those people?
Yeah, it's like fucking your coworkers.
How would we all done that? So I would say that scientists are rocks, and this anonymous person has a point. We don't feel anything. Next question.
We gotta spend longer on these questions. It's gonna be a short episode.
Isn't Mercury a bit boring?
Mercury's the most...
Shut up. Anonymous asked, it's just a rock that is really near the sun. So irradiated and boring. Opinions.
Now can I talk?
Yeah, I wasn't done reading the question. Sorry, kids.
Well, isn't it Mercury rains diamonds? And then Mercury's got that spot. Mercury's got that. Am I thinking of the right planet? Mercury has that spot, yeah?
What?
Not Mercury. What am I thinking of? What planet has the spot?
Jupiter?
Yeah, that is Jupiter.
Yeah.
Mercury's the first one, yeah?
Yes.
So it goes Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, Pluto.
Don't include Pluto.
Why wouldn't I include Pluto? There's never a thought in my mind that's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say Pluto. Like, I put Pluto on there because Pluto's a fucking planet.
You're just gonna die on that hill. Huh?
I will die on so many hills. Just so many.
Pluto's a small hill.
Still a hill.
So wait, what is... Mercury is fucking boring.
No, it's not.
What's cool about Mercury, huh?
Mercury is the planet closest to the sun.
So it's hot and cold.
So it's real hot and real cold. And also it's kind of red. Also, Mercury is Hermes, right?
I mean, yeah, if you're going from Roman to Greek.
Yeah. And Hermes is real fucking cool. So
Hermes just runs fast.
Yeah.
He's a
messenger.
Yeah, he's the blue guy from Hercules.
Don't shoot the messenger. If you're shooting Mercury with its like boringness, then you're shooting Hermes, who's the messenger, and you're legally not allowed to do that. You heard it here first, folks.
Apparently, you can't shoot the messenger, and Mercury is cool? Seriously, what is the point of Mercury? Like, what would we do with Mercury? We can't go inhabit it. It doesn't rain diamonds. It's just a planet that I believe it has a locked position to the sun. So, like, the same face is always looking at the sun.
I do not know.
Pretty sure. It's like the moon. It's like how our moon is. It's there's always a side of the moon that's always facing us.
The dark side of the moon.
No, it's the light side of the moon that's facing us.
I know, but the dark side of the moon is facing away from us.
That's where all the moon people live. But the Mercury, I believe it's the same kind of thing. It's always looking at the sun. So one side is just on fire.
There's no night on Mercury.
Well, yeah, because it's by the sun.
That's cool. So it's not boring.
So it's just always hot?
So you can always go running. And you never have to worry about a man coming out of the darkness and stabbing you.
True.
I don't know. I'd like to live on Mercury. I can't tell you how many times I'm like, oh, it's night, can't go running. It's terrible.
I don't think there's that many stabbers out there.
On Mercury?
In general.
Oh, you're also not a woman.
True. So I have no voice to stand on. But I'm pretty sure most people... Yeah, I didn't use the right phrase. I don't have a podium to stand on. Or anyway, a leg, like your brother.
My brother.
But I'm pretty sure most people aren't stabbing people.
Agree to disagree.
I'd say the majority of people that I know don't go around stabbing people, and I don't think they allow stabbing people on Mercury. I don't know about Mars.
Mars seems like a dangerous planet, although. The only reason that it's dangerous is because...
That's where Elon Musk wants to go, and he definitely stabs people.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. Elon Musk has killed someone. Like, he for sure has.
Especially since he sold flamethrowers back in, 2013.
You know that he roasted someone.
2014.
He roasts people not only with his words, but with his flamethrower.
And now he's running people over with his Cybertruck.
Which is not bulletproof.
It's not?
They threw, a baseball at it, and the windows cracked.
I thought they were going to actually make it bulletproof. I don't know. I want the Cybertruck.
I do not. I want high-speed rail across the entirety of the U.S.
But what if it only works with Cybertruck?
The high-speed rail?
Yeah.
I don't think you understand how trains work.
I don't think you understand how Cybertruck works.
I do not. The only thing I saw was the baseball hitting the window and it shattering.
I just like that it looks like a good old PS2 video game.
It looks horrifying.
I love it.
It looks like
it's a fucking
something out of Black Mirror.
Yeah, it's a fucking tank, and I love it.
Anyway, so I think we agreed that Mercury kind of is a little bit boring, but also it's in space, so it can't be that boring.
It's not the most boring planet out there.
What is the most boring planet out there?
Pluto.
Fuck you. Pluto's so cool. There's so much controversy around her.
It's a her?
Yeah, obviously all the planets are hers except for Jupiter. And Uranus.
I don't know. There's nothing interesting about Venus.
Venus is cool. Goddess of love. Also, very poisonous.
Oh, yeah. What's the air on Venus?
Not something we can breathe.
Okay.
Gas.
We breathe gas normally. Why didn't the states buy the peninsula of California?
To clarify, he's talking about Baja California. And for anyone that is not from California and doesn't know what Baja California is, it's part of Mexico. And it looks like it should continue from California.
It's like California's little penis.
I don't like that you said that. But it's like a little piece sticking off from California down, and it's in Mexico. And Baja is really pretty, and it is not part of the United States. Well, the states didn't really buy California at all. They just took it. They were just like, this is fucking ours now, Indians. Go the fuck away.
No, there was Mexicans.
Mexicans, yeah.
It was the American-Mexican War. And in the treaty, we got California, and there was the cutoff at the line.
So we stole California.
We fought for California.
Are you actually defending the U.S. here?
No.
I truly believe that every single piece of the West belongs in Mexico. Like, we stole this land.
What about the Louisiana Purchase?
The Louisiana Purchase? Didn't we buy Louisiana for like...
We bought from basically everything from Louisiana, going northwest to Oregon for like $200.
It wasn't all the way to Oregon because Wyoming used to be a part of Mexico. Mexico was very big.
That's true.
And we took it all.
I know we got to the coast from the Louisiana Purchase, basically up to Oregon. It's what caused the Oregon Trail.
So many people died. You know why?
Because you suck at that video game?
Stole people's land.
Yeah, there was a whole Cherokee Trail of Tears thing. And
I took a Chicano studies class, and my teacher felt very strongly about everything. I also had a very old, racist white lady in my class, and it was the worst thing ever. And it took everything in me to not kill her. And my professor knew it, so she paired me with her for a group project, and it was horrible.
A lot of self-control.
Almost loss of it. But
Did you almost become the stabby person?
Oh, for sure.
I feel like you've already stabbed people.
Never on purpose. Anyway, at the end of the semester, the professor was like, I'm really proud of you for, like, keeping your cool. I was like, oh, you saw that, and you still paired me with her. She was such a nice lady. I like her. Anyway, so the point of the story is, America should have just kept to their fucking selves. Gone back to England. I don't know, but we don't belong here. Yeet! Give the natives back their land. Next question.
This is a very non-scientific question.
Yeah.
I don't know why I chose that. I just thought it was funny.
And I struck you down with politics.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
Get
politics.
striped. That was stroke and strike in the same word. Strike.
This was asked by Ribamar. If the duck flies, can I too?
Do you have wings? Do you have a means by which to fly? If the answer is airplane, then yes, you can also fly like the duck. If the answer is anything else, then no, you cannot fly like the duck.
People are very similar to duck.
No, they aren't.
Duck float on water.
Web feet?
Some do.
But then we cut their toes apart at birth.
Duck float.
I cannot float. I cannot swim.
You can't float?
I can't swim.
You can still float.
A lot of people can't float.
Because you're too skinny. You put fat on the bones.
I cannot.
I can float without having to swim.
Ha. Yeah, I have to paddle every once in a while.
I don't.
Very hard.
I could just be like a pencil in the water and my head's above water.
We are not duck. We don't have beak. We cannot eat grass, and duck can.
Ducks eat fish.
I don't like that. They themselves are almost fish.
No, but they fly.
Fish. They do fly. Flying fish.
Flying fish don't fly.
They go... I stand by it.
Off into the sunset.
Stand by it.
And then a duck eats them.
Tragic. I feel like flying fish are too big for duck to eat.
No, flying fish are very small.
I've seen a flying fish.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh.
Flying fish, flying ducks, no flying humans. Not yet. Elon Musk, you could do this. Or you could use your billions and billions of dollars to help pay for a high-speed rail.
He's doing that.
No, he's not.
Yes, that's why he has the Boring Company. It's like Boring Company, Tesla, and whatever his space company is.
SpaceX.
They're all teaming up to make a high-speed railway.
I feel like that's not true.
Oh, it is.
Wouldn't it be cool if America had high-speed rail? That would make me want to leave it less.
It'd definitely make it easier to travel around.
America's so big.
It's going to be an underground high-speed rail.
I don't like that. I don't like being underground.
When are you ever underground?
if you're in a cave, you're underground.
Caves are cool.
I have another question. What is the best part of the cold weather?
Oh, I get to wear layers and look cool.
Do you look cool in layers, or do you just look like a fluffy marshmallow?
It hides my rolls, so I look cooler in layers.
Okay. The actual answer is nothing, because the cold freaking sucks. Like, you go outside, and your toes are cold. My toes are constantly cold. I feel like I can't feel my toes anymore. I was driving through the Grapevine this weekend, and I had my windows rolled down because I like driving through my windows down. And I got out of my car when I got to San Diego. I couldn't move my fingers. I just physically could not move them. I was texting. I was like, thumb, 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 thumb. It was horrifying. I wanted to die.
I like the cold. I wake up and take a cold shower every morning. It is
throwing up.
It is the shittiest part of my day, but you know what? It's the shittiest part of my day.
I like hot. I like living in California because it's literally on fire all of the time. And in the summer, it's just so toasty warm. You could drive out to the desert and lay on your back, and it's like you're actually sitting in an oven.
Yeah, and then you get 3rd-degree burns.
Oh my gosh, that is my shit. That is where I thrive.
Oh, cold's great.
Cannot relate.
It increases your metabolism. It helps your skin.
I've never felt more crunchy, like skin-wise, than I have when I.
It still helps your skin. Keeps the pores closed.
I hate the cold. Fuck you, Philly. Like, I love you, Philly, but fuck you.
You lose weight easier. It helps with your bowels. Helps with your digestion.
I will say, I do like the cold because then I can drink hot things more easily than I can in the summer.
Yeah, and plus probably the best things are cold.
Name, like, one thing that's better cold.
Pizza. Please stop making those sounds into the mic.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm apologizing to them, not to you.
I know. It's just something I have to listen to later on.
Ha! Sucks to suck. Yeah, so you think that it's good to be cold, and I think that the cold could just, like... You know what? I love climate change. I can't wait for the earth to be on fire.
No, it's just climate change just means the hot places are gonna get cold and the cold places are gonna get hot.
Big ol' switcheroo.
Yeah.
I support that. I can move to Colorado. It'll be hot there.
Why Colorado?
I just thought of the first place that was cold. Then I switched it to hot.
I mean, you could just go to, like, Northern California.
Ew. So crunchy up there.
You just don't like the Bay Area.
I don't know. It's also really cold up there.
But with climate change, it's gonna be hot.
I have one more question.
Do we have one more question?
But it's for them.
First off, we'd like to say thank you for listening to Drunkenly Educated. Your support is amazing.
We appreciate all of you. Each and every one.
Except you, Greg.
Fuck you, Greg.
I don't even know a Greg. Actually, I do know a Greg.
I know Greg, and fuck him.
I wouldn't fuck my Greg.
Read the gosh darn question.
Wait, no, we have to do the call to action.
Y'all should go follow our Twitter and our Instagram and like them. And I guess you wouldn't subscribe, but just follow us at Drunkenly Edu. We're loads of fun, and sometimes we post science things. And sometimes we post things that are deeply personal that you do not want to know about.
Or sometimes when I get a hold of it, I just become an edgelord and post edgy memes.
And
then
we all regret that.
Yeah, then Kate takes them down. But once I figure out the password that she changed it to, it's going to be Edgelord Central.
It's going to be bad.
Also, we don't advertise for the show, I mean, other than from word of mouth. So if you like what we do and you want us to continue doing it, spread it out. Tell your friends. Give the show to your grandma.
Do not give this show to your grandma. She will not like it unless your grandma is hip and fun. If
you have a cool grandma, share the show. If you don't have a cool grandma, share it to everyone else except her. Please. We have a lot of student loans.
We can't think about that. You got paid yesterday.
No, we got paid on Friday.
I did not get paid on Friday.
Oh, I got paid on Friday.
Well, here we go. Gender inequality. I go to the union.
Fuck shit up. Anyway, should I ask him the question?
I think you should ask him the question.
All right. This is asked by Anonymous. Does the universe... They can't even talk
I love the universe.
Does the universe care that we exist? I'm Anthony Acuna.
And I'm Kate Sabo. Have a awesome week, you guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
I was gonna say have a ratty tat week, and I was like, oh.